morning and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today it's Friday, February 26th, around 8:30 in the morning. Waking up about 7:15, I checked the news, and I usually do this with investing.com on my cell phone. This is before I get out of bed. And it looks like things are going to stabilize a little bit this morning. The stimulus vote is still pretty much up in the air. Everybody's anticipating getting money. It is the belief that once the stimulus checks are approved, the stock market will go up a bit. Yesterday, the market went down. It seems like it's going to take a little breather today. And at 7:30, this is what it looked like. US 500, S&P 500, just slightly up. Hardly any movement at all. The techs look like they're going to come bouncing off. Small caps haven't moved yet. In the Dow, nothing. Now it's about 8:30 in the morning, and I've had my breakfast. Slightly up on the S&P 500. NASDAQ looks up. Dow Jones still hanging around. On my blog, I have a list of links for the news I read. That way I can just go down the list, pick the ones I want. And so I'm going to follow up on investing.com and see what's changed in the last hour. Yesterday in the news, Beyond Meat and GameStop were two talked about stocks. GameStop, it's very risky. Beyond Meat, though, for the long term, I think it's got some growth potential. Investing.com has a good summary. It's usually 5 points, 6 points summary, which gives you a good perspective of what's going to happen today. The House votes on the stimulus package today. The minimum wage still being talked about. The Treasury bonds were taking a little breather. They were rising yesterday. That was causing some concern. At the time of this article, it said the stocks were sell-off was set to resume. And I'm thinking it might take a little breather today. And the ARK investment by Kathy Wood is not doing so good the last couple of days. Money is flowing out, and crude oil is leveling off. That's the perspective of the market today. I like looking at Seeking Alpha as well. I have an open position in Plug Power along, and we'll see what the earnings report does. And there's some news article if you care to read it. So I come and read a few of these articles here. Seeking Alpha. The next thing I do is I look at FinViz heat map. I like that to start the day and end the day. Not a great day yesterday. Lots of red, and all three indices ended up red. A really bloody day yesterday. Wow. All sectors were red. For the week, energy has been performed well. The technology and consumer sectors are not so good. Boy, if you're just looking at this and not knowing anything else, you'd think we were in a really, really bad recession. Looking at the NASDAQ on TradingView, for the last, using the 4-hour chart time frame, it looks like the last 8 hours, we've seen a slight rise in the technicals. NASDAQ. We had a crossover in the RSI. We're waiting for it to come across the 30, which it should today. Momentum is starting to rise. This is why I feel the technicals will go up a little bit today. This is the Russell. Same story. The Dow looks the same. Should see, and so does the US S&P 500. Quickly looking at the FANG stocks. Apple, down for Telsa. Amazon down, Facebook down, Netflix holding its own, Google down, Microsoft down, and CRISPR down. These are my list of plays. MGM is a short, and the two in Microsoft, I think it's going to change directions, regime change, and the Qs. Microsoft changed direction, and the Qs. And MGM is a valid short. Again, this is my list of possible stocks to play. I usually look heavily at the RSI and the MACD look for regime changes in the zigzag, and then I look for some changes in the direction of these stocks. I want to add that I'm already in long on Neo, Plug, and I have a short in Baidu. I pick a few and just take a look at them. Let's look at MGM. The red is a 20-day moving average. The heavy blue is the 50. Looks like it's could bounce off as 20. MACD is dropped below. Still got some room to go here. Momentum is down. I believe this is going to drop till around 34.50. So this is a short. I would take a short today to see how this goes and see if it gets down there. So this is my plan. Okay, the plan can be simple, but when you do it, everybody should have a plan or objective, a goal. They need to call their shots and see, and then at the end of the day, see if they've won or lost. MGM is downward. Microsoft and QQQ, I think it's going to go up today. So in conclusion, before you start each day, you need to go do some analysis and plan out your day, and then execute your plan. Hope you happy trading today. Hope everybody's successful and have a good weekend. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.